let a nigga try me. I'm Takashi.
Yeah, this is Lethal Loose Podcast.
And we are here right now. Quick intro, guys. You know, we got Miss Hustle in the building. She'll be joining us in a few minutes. Dre, turn it off. But right now, I just want to do a quick.
Rappers in the building.
Hey, you heard?
Rico about to bust a nut. Let me stop.
Let me give a quick rundown. One thing I want to address, actually, because you know we begin a lot of emails from people that want to come on the show, so I wanted to explain again what you'll be getting when you come to our show, because a lot of people seem to be confused, yada yada yada. So when you guys come to the show, the point is for us to provide a service. We're here for you so we can promo you. If you're an artist, we'll play your music. It's not only going to be played once, it's put now into our rotation, so you are constantly getting the exposure from all the streams that we have, which is your iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, etc., etc. Next is, understand, between Silva and I, we are the plug. Let's just, because I know Silva be talking her shit. She ain't remind y'all in a while. Niggas is the plug on some real shit. Because everybody's like, what we getting? Listen, she does shows from New York to France, all right? So if you guys, you know, happen to get that opportunity of being a part of one of her several showcases, or, you know, even for poets, you know, she has a bunch of poetry slams and things like that, guys. Like, there is room for everybody, for us to all grow and you know, continue to network, etc., etc. So this is not a one-time thing. This is an investment for yourself at the end of the day. So that's for those that were confused. We got a couple shout-outs as well for the ending of our Black-owned business shout-outs. I have a young lady by the name of Akasua. She has a self-publishing consultant book. So anybody that's looking to create their own book, she does classes, etc., etc. She has a book called Back to let me see if I can say this right. Back to Kukurantumi. It's a place in Africa. I believe it's a village in Africa that she just created this book as a collection of poems and things like that. She's been giving them to the youth so they can read in the classrooms, etc.
So it's really like a chicken noodle soup for the soul? Yeah,
more or less. And it's for like the young Black youth. It's really dope, actually. So you guys can check that out. Her website is IAMAKOUSUA. So check that out. That's our shout outs for Black History Month. And we're gonna get a little bit inside Talk Tuesday before we introduce our special guest. We're gonna address this Jussie Smollett thing one more time.
Oh, Lord be a blanket.
So, as we knew, he was lying, and everybody's here's my thing though. I feel like we should be on his side. Like, no shade. I feel like we should be supporting him way more than we are right now. Cause not for nothing, when these white folk, you know what I'm saying, when they F up and do wild stuff, you know what I'm saying, they get forgiven in a heartbeat, and they'll do crazier stuff than what he did. Ain't nobody get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody get hurt. Nobody got violated. He faked it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like we should support him a little bit more.
Here's the thing though. There's new evidence coming up saying that he didn't fake it.
Yeah, something
so it's
happened.
Like,
something definitely happened.
It's like, all right, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I just wanted to know what the message behind this whole thing was. Is it a message coming from him saying that, oh, you know, he didn't get enough pay, or he didn't do this, he didn't do that? Like, what is his issue? Or if somebody's orchestrating this, like, what is the whole point behind this? Because there's a lot of attention on this thing for no reason, when there's mad other things going on. Like, did everybody vote today for their public advocate? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's things going on overseas in foreign lands that we are not tackling. There are things happening here. That Trump is still trying to put that wall up. Trump is still trying to take money out of people's pockets. You know, there's a lot of things going on. There's people in the prison system, in jails and prisons or whatever, dying or going missing, and we're not talking about that because we're talking about this. Like, I'm all for whatever he got going on and stuff like that. Like, I feel like this is a mental health, you know, awareness situation where we can really talk to him and try to. This one? Okay, say here.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity for us to have a conversation about mental health, and if he's suffering or going through something, we need to talk about it. Like, bro, why do you feel like you need attention? Like, are you depressed? Are you not satisfied? Like, what's going on within you that's making you do something like that? So I think there's just some more to it, but I don't like the fact that all the attention is on this situation. And again, I can't stress enough how much it blew me when everybody on earth, all the celebrities, all the influencers, everybody got a picture with Jussie Smollett, but nobody
like you said, like he died or something.
Yeah, like he died, but nobody has a conversation. Nobody has his number. Nobody has anything else. Like, why are we posting pictures? Call that man.
And then deleted it real quick when everything came out.
Yo, call that man. Make sure he's okay. Like, make sure he's not suicidal. Make sure he's not at risk of harming himself and everyone else. Like, those are the questions that we need to ask, not, whatever trivial things that people are thinking about, like, him and his gay lover and whatever fake stories that they have coming up. Like,
real quick, and then
come on, I'm still confused. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm still confused about that Subway situation, but that's not the point here.
But real quick, we're gonna introduce Miss Hustle real quick so she could join in on the conversation.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. If you don't know, like Rico said, she is one of the best battle rappers. I'm not gonna say female because I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah.
She be sabotaging some of you niggas too. Like, we're not doing that
couple
tonight.
of his niggas too.
Right. Body bags everywhere.
So period, one of the best battle rappers out here.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on this whole, Jussie Smollett situation? You look like I would say something like, what the hell's going on?
I don't know if he lying though, for real.
I
don't know, cause like people clout chase. They could have said, oh, he paid me. Like, I don't know. I can't speak on that. Like, I don't know. But my thing is, why would he?
Right. That's what we need to. That's what I feel like everybody's trying to understand. Where's the why?
Like,
what's the angle?
Getting enough pay, but now you're getting no pay because they want to kick you off.
And I don't know if I'm buying that story though, 100%. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if I'm buying that because like he was one of the main cast members. Like, and from what I understand, remember he was dating Lee Daniels. So like, what pay? I know you got a little back pay. I know you got a little back pay. You know what I'm saying? So like, what we talking about right now?
So
I don't know. We gonna say alleged on that him dating Lee Daniels because I don't know, bruh.
Allegedly.
I really don't know. Like, I don't know if he lying. I don't think he would lie like about that. I mean,
so what do you think about in general of when things happen, like when things come up like this, and how the black community kind of addresses it or handles it?
I mean, honestly, they don't do what they're supposed to do. You know how, as far as, police brutality and stuff like that, we protest for one day and then it's over. No, it's not. Nah. Like, we're not really proactive when it comes to being proactive. You get what I'm saying?
It's not like a lot of unity.
I think they clout chase a lot.
Okay.
It's like, yo, I'm here, and then it's over.
And it's done.
Right.
I agree with that.
Okay.
But speaking of scandals, we gonna get into this Kardashian situation.
Oh God.
Lord have mercy.
That's why I don't got friends.
We gonna talk about this Kardashian situation. So allegedly, Jordan Woods, Kylie Jenner's bestie, childhood bestie at that, she was supposedly sleeping with Tristan Thompson, which was Khloe's man, baby Zaddy or whatever. What I'm gonna say real quick to that is, for Khloe, Karma's a bitch. That bitch's name was Jordan, okay?
Hello.
That bitch's name was Jordan. And it's as simple as that. You lose him how you get him. Period. So I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for any of the Kardashians, quite frankly, because they all have a rep of doing that, stealing somebody's man, XYZ. First off, shout outs to Black China for doing the family
infiltrating the Kardashians.
But she got her karma too.
She did.
Well, Alexis Sky.
She did. She got hers after. But you know what I'm saying? Jordan was now, she infiltrated the system now too.
See, here's my whole thing, right? So with Jordan, they said that she was drunk. So now it's like,
now that too.
Did he take advantage of her?
That's what
Because he seemed like some creep ass dude. I'm not gonna hold you.
We not gonna do that because listen, even though women be drunk, we be well aware of what we're doing. Like, you're not gonna get so drunk to where you're like, come on.
Yeah,
it depends because it was in the Kardashian home though, so she probably felt comfortable. Got drunk.
Oh, it was in the home. They tried to say that she went to a party, I thought, or something like that. Because they were trying to say,
where was the party at?
because the question now was like, well, why was she at this party with him? Like,
I thought the party was in the home. The party was in the
See?
home, and everybody left except them.
My thing
See, now
was
that's
the
weird
thing.
if that's the
If
truth.
men are scared, like, of you telling their significant other, they're not gonna do that unless you made them comfortable about something. Unless y'all was flirting, unless y'all was
Yeah, to try to like hold it down, kind of.
Or he just don't respect her. He don't respect her or any woman. It could be like that. Like, he's just a womanizer, or he just.
I agree with him being a womanizer, 100%.
He just feel like women just need to be seen and not heard,
Right.
and he gonna do whatever he want, and he cannot be questioned because of the amount of money he has or the status that he has or whatever. And not for nothing, black men are gonna make a joke out of this, or whoever's gonna make a joke out of this. So he can do whatever he want because there's not gonna be any backlash, and it'll be kind of like, oh well, he didn't get sucked into the Kardashian curse, so it's like we're gonna big him up because he didn't get sucked into the Kardashian curse and become a simpleton or whatever the case may be. So now he gets points for that.
Right.
You see? So it's like he probably felt like he had all license, and I feel like because I sent Slim earlier, there was a clip of Jordan Woods going on the Red Table Talk. So there's gonna be a whole other side to the
I want to
situation.
hear the tea with that. Once
There's
that
gonna be a
come
whole
out,
other side to the situation.
Because she walked into that table like, I got all the juice. I'm
Right.
about to tell all of
But
Kylie's
my
business.
thing is, it's like a flip side because when women get caught doing things, they usually pull that card. I was drunk. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
so you don't, I mean, in this situation, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it was willing or.
Like,
It could be,
But I know they got real petty on her. They made her lipstick the only one that was like half off on the website.
oh my God, really?
Jordan's lipstick.
Yeah,
or
they
Chloe?
started her lipstick that is on Chloe's website. They made that one half off. I think it was either Chloe's or Kylie's website. They made it half off. Like they just started getting real petty.
Well,
But R. Kelly now went down for 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse. Let me just say this to whoever's still trying to defend R. Kelly. Please eat glass. Like, there's no defense right now. Like, the quotes are out. Everything is there. Like, it's all black and white. They even said that he, and I quote, he pretty much says, he said something about
so the second video
pussy.
the second video released of the same situation. So I guess this is the video that the girl was talking about that she's on, because when she was saying her testimony, she was saying that she was on video, but when they went back to the video, they was like, well, that's not the video. So there were multiple videos of that same encounter. So on this video, he's blatantly saying, give me that 14-year-old pussy, give me that 14-year-old booty hole. And whatever. And then it says that her herself was saying that she's 14-year-old on the tape as well. This is all alleged, of course. You know what I'm saying? We're not putting any words in anybody's mouth, and we know that media make things up. These are statements that came out.
Some lawyer, Michael.
So what happened was he got indicted on those 10 charges of sexual assault or whatever, but he turned himself in.
He did.
So that's the point that we need to make. He turned himself
out on bail. Now what they said too is that he's out on bail now. The first place they said he went was the same McDonald's that he was creeping at for years, right?
Oh my God.
Listen, old habits
People
die
play
hard.
too much.
Old habits die hard, apparently, because I don't understand. But you know, I actually had a topic as far as like I saw something about YouTube Kids. Apparently on this YouTube Kids was supposed to be a filtered YouTube for kids. They actually have people that are on there directing them onto how to commit suicide.
Yeah, the Momo the character. Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, it's a Momo character. It teaches the kids like how to commit suicide.
Wow.
And,
so it's like a cartoon character?
Yeah, but it looks scary, and it says like, oh, if you tell your parents, I'm gonna come to your house while you're sleeping.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And they said they have stuff for like human trafficking and sexual, like all kinds of stuff that on this filter site. Like, parents, please, you have to understand. You have to give your child an iPad and tell them to go sit in a room.
You have to monitor your kids.
Yes.
Let me tell you, there was this thing, I forgot what it's called, but there's this other animation or whatever that's like super scary, that's on YouTube, that all the little kids know about. And when I tell you, this thing is so scary, like, But they love it. They love it, and they have. I forgot the name. I really forgot. I'm gonna text my little cousin, but yo, and then he was showing me this thing, and I'm looking at him like, yo, this is dark. Like, you don't get scared. Like, it makes me feel like it was showing kids how to kill people and how to do this and how to do that. So something like that doesn't even shock me because I feel like every time we get something, and no matter what it is, no matter what platform, these pervs or whoever the case, they always infiltrate it. They always disguise themselves as something that'll be attractive to these kids. It started off with candy, but there's different types of candy, bro. Like, and what it is the parents have to not only just send their kid off and let the YouTube and let the TV raise your kids. Watch it with your kids. You have to and monitor them and block certain things. Like, if you can't watch it with your kid, don't watch it.
We all thought SpongeBob was innocent, and as we're older now, we're like, this freaky ass SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is for 21 and up.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You needed an ID to watch SpongeBob on some real.
But it's really scary. It's really scary. Some of these things that are designed for kids. They even have Facebook Messenger that's for kids.
Yes. And I don't even get why. Like, don't even put your kids on no Messenger.
Why?
Because people, it's like you said, it's always going to be somebody to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to pretend to be a kid, and now they're talking to your child. Next thing you know, they meeting them after school. Like, it's you have to watch everything. It doesn't matter if it says 4 kids. Fuck that.
Yeah. I don't even like the little Instagrams. Like, you know,
me neither.
People post their kids on Instagram. You know, it's cool to each his own or whatever. And I know me, when I first got like godchildren and my little kids, I love them to tears. But when it came to posting them, like, my cousin was like, please don't post any kids at my child, da, 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 da. And now I understand, because not for nothing, anything that you put online no longer belongs to you.
Yeah. So
whoever, wherever, however, they save these pictures of your kids and they're doing whatever with them. And then I watch crime TV all day.
Yeah.
I'm part of the FBI, okay? Just so y'all know. But there are people who save your kids' pictures, and they might be making whole like, what do you call them, like monuments or whatever the case may be, doing rituals on your kids, like, you know what I'm saying, like weirdo stuff. So real just weird. Keep in mind, like, don't allow your kids to go places without you knowing the people who's gonna be there. Their location should be on. There are things where you can see what your kids are doing. I don't know, like, it depends on how you want to raise your kid, of course, but please monitor these babies, because there are a lot of kids going missing, especially in the Bronx. We're not going to act like those girls are not still missing, bro. And human trafficking is real. People picking up your kids are real. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these kids need to be in defensive classes. All of these kids need to be aware of these predators and how easy it is for them to access your kid. Like, all of that needs to be a conversation.
They're hella tech savvy now too, these kids. They're more tech savvy than me. Not finesse. What? I be feeling like an old person. I'm like, damn, how you do the what? Like, they're advancing faster, but I think because they're getting so much information at once, they don't know what to do with it. Right. And so now they're just kind of like all over the place. So you have to really filter and guide them and stay on top of them, because if not, they're gonna be able to get into everything, but they're not gonna know what to do with that information. Like, they easily be on porn sites and stuff, and I be saying they're like, they're
gonna be like, oh, this guy was just trying to help me, and I'm saying, oh, he's so nice, or she's so nice. What some of these I've seen some dudes, even some regular guys, like, they like playing with, you know, women animes or, you know, characters. They like fighting using the women characters to fight. So you never know, your kids could be online thinking that they're fighting a woman or whatever it may be, or a 12-year-old kid, you know, and there'd be a grown man in his basement beating his meat. Like, not to sound crazy like that, but it's crazy like that. Like,
it's crazy.
It's like really crazy. Like, no.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do a real quick reintroduction, guys. We have Miss Hustle here, guys,
in the building.
A GT Bonner, you know what I'm saying? You know. I was like, oh, she GT. So I want you to introduce yourself. You know, give us a little rundown of, you know, what you
and don't leave nothing out.
Guys, please.
Brag.
This is what brag session. We don't get a lot of women on here, man.
Brag. Go on.
No, I'm modest, for real. I'm real modest. Nah, you know, it's your girl, Miss Hustle. I'm a battle rapper / artist. No, basically I'm doing my transformation from, because, you know, people say battle rappers can't make music. Right. I'm one of the few that could. You know, I just dropped my new joint Tekashi, that video is out. You feel me? I got a battle coming up with a dude.
Finish him.
You know, like, I mean, I've done songs with Remy Davies, Young Buck. I got like a whole list of, you know, people or whatever the case may be. Like I told you, I'm real modest. You feel me? Yeah. I'm real humble, but you know.
So what do you like more though? Do you like the battle rapping more than being in the studios?
I mean, they probably gonna kill me for this, but battle rap is a check for me. It's like, you feel me? And I can do it, but I love music. You feel me? So it's just like, battle rap is fun, but that's not what I want to do. Like,
okay.
What do you think about people saying that battle rap is what's bringing back hip hop?
I mean, it's like, it's a fact because like now, like, you know, Drake goes to battles, Busta Rhymes, Diddy, like there's so many big artists, and now they can finally admit that they watch battle rappers because. Let's be serious now. Like, when they're on the planes and they, you know, got their free time, that's what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they at one point, they shunned it. Like, no, we don't know battle rap. What? Like, now they're, you know, more receptive to it. It's like, oh, yeah, you know. So, I appreciate that. You feel me? But... yeah.
I feel like it's coming back because that's where the essence of hip hop and rap came from. You know what I'm saying? That's where everybody was bar heavy. It was about punchlines, about having fun. It was about spreading the message in the community. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
if it was about an outfit, it was jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, to get on, like, because right now, honestly, girls, period, like, a lot of girls, they can't rap. And it's because they got body or they clothes is nice, their hair is nice. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, feel me? It was more about talent,
right,
not the image. If you had the image, it's a plus. You get what I'm saying? So it's like.
So you say you work with Remy, right? So a lot of people say that Remy can't make music. So what's your take on that? Do you feel like she's just a battle rapper and she can't come out with another hit, or what?
Nah, Remy's mad talented. Like, she made good music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where that came from, but nah, she make dope music. Like, she make dope music. She got a lot of unreleased songs that people haven't heard that I've heard that's real dope. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, Remy's dope.
So what's your take on, like, the way that she makes songs, though? Because they think that her verses are fire, but, like, a complete total song. And that, to me, I've said this a lot. I feel like if you want to say that you're a dope artist, especially as women, we have to be able to make whole entire songs.
I mean, but let's be serious. She had conceded.
That's my anthem. Okay.
So you can't say people can't say she don't know how to make records. Maybe she just like featuring on records now. You know what I'm saying? But she know how to make a full
I feel like
record.
she's feeling herself out again. You know what I'm saying? She's waiting for that hit.
Like, you know. So
besides Remy though, who you feel like is a female in the industry that could like go now into the battle realm and like hold their own?
Kaya Baby.
I mean,
I wouldn't even go there because she's still
Kaya Baby. That's my people's. Like, she's not mainstream. Like,
I'm talking mainstream.
She's like mainstream. Like, but I don't even think, just because a person is dope on a beat, don't mean they could battle rap. It's a different type of animal. I'm telling you.
What about Dreezy? Somebody like Dreezy?
No. She's great on beat. She's great. She's amazing. But battle rap, I'm telling you, it's different.
You think Nicki still has some of that like aggression to be able to handle her own?
Nah. And I love her, but nah.
Like, it's different because with songs, because I do it. Like, songs is a cheat code for me. Like, I'll say things in songs that I would never say in a battle. Like, because a battle has no beat to hide what you're saying. Like, this is... We have to feel
acapella,
you know what I'm saying? Like with a song, the beat could be so crazy and nobody's really listening to what you're saying. But if you're flowing crazy, it's like, oh, all right,
but you're not saying nothing.
Is different. It's like, we listening to everything you saying, and if it's whack, we gonna let you know. On the song, it's like, oh, nah, they don't really know this. It was whack. Like, it was a throwaway bar or something. You feel me? I don't think none of them chicks industry wise could dead ass like stand in the ring and get crazy. I don't think
because
so.
you know you got a lot of like male artists like your Drakes and your well, Joe Budden came from battle rap, but you got a couple of them now,
I was
like
just
you
about
said,
to talk about Joe
that
Budden.
are like watching heavy now, and they feel like though they could step back in the ring now and like
Yo, that's my question. All right, so
That's dumb.
you seen shit, I forgot who Joe Budden came out of retirement for, but
I know who you talking about.
he
I
did
know
a
who
battle.
you
Did
talking
you watch the
about.
battle he did when he came out of retirement?
Was it Mook?
No,
it wasn't Mook. It wasn't
It
Mook.
was Hollow.
Hollow, yeah.
I think it was Hollow. He came
Yes,
out
it
of
was Hollow.
retirement and they booed that man. So how do you?
It's a different type of animal. I told you.
So alright, so if you had to call out anybody and put bread up and make a whole spectacle out of them, how Hollow did, who would you call out though? Not even on no personal, like you got beef with them or whatever. Like you
but
just want to
like,
see if they could
handle their
go
case.
toe to toe with you.
It's nobody because honest for real. Cause how I choose
Male or female?
Male or female.
Yo.
They booed that man.
How I choose, let me just tell you, how I choose my battles, like, I choose people that I know is going to give me a run for my money. I don't choose, like,
easy target.
easy people. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't say, like, oh, I would choose any of the artists. Like, who I think has bars, though, like that matches up with battle rap is Fabulous.
Really?
Punches.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, like, but everybody else, like, it's just song.
Alright, so let's break you down. What do you feel like is, not to give away everything, but what do you feel like is your cheat code? Like, are you bar heavy? Do you feel like your punchlines hit? Do you feel like you have crowd? Like, what do you feel like is yours?
That's the thing. I'm a cheat code in itself. Like, I know how to do everything. Like, I know crowd control. I know how to pace certain words, and it's like you can have a dope bar, but if you rush through it, it don't be dope. You gotta pause.
It don't hit.
Certain,
Yeah.
You gotta pause certain times, and you gotta look at the crowd, and you gotta do certain things. Like, I just know how to do everything. I've mastered it. You feel me? Like, so I got the bars, I got the stage presence, the crowd control. So it's just like I'm a cheat code. Like, that's all it is.
So when did you really start doing battle rapping? Like, what got you into it? What made you passionate about it, and to the point where you have mastered it the way you have? Like, let's get into all of that. Like, I want to know, like, what made you wake up one morning like,
it
fire?
was,
Are you dumb?
It was right. It wasn't even like, you know, I woke up like, all right, I wanted Smack. Smack was managing me as an artist, and you know, he has the battle rap league. And I'm a Scorpio, so I don't like people saying I can't do something. Even if I can't do it, I'ma do it. I'ma show you I could. Like, you feel me? Just to prove a point. And people was like, yeah, Smack, how was she the first lady and she never battled?
What?
I'm like, huh? Hold up. Okay.
Talking to me?
For real. Like, it was so much like, oh, she ain't never battled. She can't be the first lady. She never battled. She can't. And I'm like, damn, these people are crazy.
Right.
All right. So let me do it. And I did it. And when I did it, I got such a good reaction. And they like, yo, she's a top bitch. And I'm like, woo. I like this. Okay. Like, you feel me? So, and I started to like it. And then over time, I mastered it. Like, because my first battle, I was all over the place.
Okay.
Like, I was writing how I write a verse. Like,
Okay,
so I was just like, all right, cool. They like this. So let me be around some of the dudes and see, you know, how it really goes. You feel me? So I have a lot of friends that battle rap and, you know, a lot of mentors too. Like, so I was like, I was around them and I'm like, oh, this how you do it. Okay. So if the crowd do this, you do this. Okay, cool. And I mastered it and I'm just like, yeah, I like this. And then when they started to know that I could do music, I incorporated both. I'm like, all right, cool. So if I got a battle, y'all gonna promote my music too? Like, you feel me? So it's like, that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't capitalize. I like to capitalize. Like, you feel me? So I just dropped my Tekashi record. So I'm like, yo, look, I got this battle coming up, but y'all gotta put my song on, da-da-da. You feel me?
Right. Like, on the walk in.
Right.
All right, so what do you feel like is the hardest thing you ever said? Like, give me, because we
That bar
know
that
you
you
practicing.
knew was going
Yeah, we know you got a battle coming up, so we couldn't get the real jewels or whatever. But give me, if you got more, listen, we here all day. But what's something that really punched people in the throat? Like, what's up?
Honestly, I can't. It's your preference, cause it's like I be having them shits back to back to back.
So you don't feel like you had like one line or like even multiple or whatever, like one of your favorites that you ever said that ever came out your
had
mouth,
the whole crowd
that had
like,
you like
ooh.
yo. First of all, they need to put me in a dictionary cause I'm lit.
Battle rap, I'm right here. Like,
Yo, I can't even really think of one specific one on it. I'm serious. Like,
Give me a few.
All right, this girl Gaddis, right? Now
heard
her
of
name
her.
Young Gaddis.
Yeah.
Now I was trying to figure out how to flip her name. Nobody ever flips her name. So I found the clever ways to flip her name. I was like, I had broke down a gun inside of the rounds. Now you know a gun is called a gat.
Yeah.
So I was like, first I unload the clip, then I lay the holster down. Slide back, engage safety, it's open now. Pull a pin out, slide, lift, get focused now. I just showed y'all how a gat is broken down while Gaddis get broken down.
Damn.
So like, that was like, it was like,
fire.
They went crazy. Like, they went crazy.
Okay.
As they should.
Yeah.
I like to think like outside the box, like what people
Hell yeah.
do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even when I battled Official, you were familiar with Official?
That was no. I know Young Goddess. So.
She's from New Orleans.
Okay.
Like, and when I battled her, she was like at the top of her game. But I told her, I said, Official, just leave me alone. Like, for real, like, just enjoy your
give me a second,
for real, like, enjoy your little stardom because it just started. I don't want to end your shit. Like,
Right.
And she just kept it going, fucking with me. And yo, when I tell you the crowd was chanting, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Yo, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. Like, every line. Actually, Remy had came out to that battle to support me. Every line in that battle was just like fucking crazy. Like,
So we gotta go back and look at that.
Okay.
it's crazy.
But we're gonna take a quick commercial break and then we're gonna come right back with. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, this is
More
fun.
conversation. This is fun.
Let him try it, right? I already know. Let a nigga try it. Yeah, I'm with like I'm Brian. And I'm shooting shit like a hobby. You can never slap me. Bitch, I'm flipping sticks like it's hockey. Girl, you get rid of your juice just like a Nazi. Gotta know that I'm with the dumb shit. And they know me on track, bitch, I run shit. Yeah, and they know I pull a gun quick. Yeah, I bought dumb just for a dumb bitch. I bought the tray and the shotty and I ain't debating nobody. I hit your bitch up in the body. I leave ass slumped in the lobby. Then I skate over and I'm out. Nigga, why you moving wacky? Let a nigga try me. My game do a nigga sloppy. We ain't leave the tray like Takashi. Let a nigga try me. Wrong move, catch a homie. You won't make it home to your mommy. Let a nigga try me. I ain't Takashi, but I fire my shotty. Let a nigga try me. Hey, shout out to Bino. Hey. Let a nigga try me. Fuck up the beast that I'm out. Then I skirt off in the Audi. Let a nigga try me. Get my nigga Giddy off the hobby. Roll up the Henny with a hot tea. Bino Bukaki, I think that they were moving like Takashi. She a Taki. They was all on the oxy. How the John got it. Oh, jeez. Shit get lit, boy. Let a nigga try me. Yeah, I got my shooters in the lobby. Nigga, why you moving wacky? Let a nigga try me. My game do a nigga sloppy. We ain't living trade like Takashi. Let a nigga try me. Wrong move, catch a homie. You wanna make it home to your mommy. Let a nigga try me. I ain't Takashi, but I fire my shotty. Let a nigga try me. Let a bitch try me.
I don't even know if that was for Shotty or
Let a nigga try me. Let a nigga try me.
Everybody got in the team.
Yo, that's
On repeat.
oh, that's my other joint. Called it Stank. I caught a stain, caught another stain. Bitch, I'm with the bro. Niggas fake and this shit is crazy. Heard that nigga told. Crazy, no, you not crazy. I let it go. I'm a real bitch. brain, shoot you in your throat. I'm like, bitch, you gotta go. Step in there, hit you in your friends, shoot you in your throat. I'm like, bitch, you gotta go, little bitch. I ain't got no time for the fuck shit. I got the drama. You bitches wanting like you dubbing. I'm not for nothing. I'm super bad. I'm not making love. And you must be bugging. You bitches trash. I get the dumping. Yeah, I got your nigga watching shit. And he said I'm hella cute. And he said I'm hella thick. And I ain't really got the time. You can tell just by my wrist. So you ain't know that. He gon' blow that. Do the Kodak. Take a pic. Freedom real niggas doing dubs. Freedom real bitches sitting up. I don't really business what they told. My big homie in the car, let it go, fuck it up. Bitch, I'm with the bro, niggas fake and the shit is crazy. Heard that nigga talk crazy, no you not crazy, I let it go. I'm a real bitch, ain't got no time for you silly hoes. Just effing in, hit you in your friends, shoot you in your throat. I'm like, bitch, you gotta go. I'm like, bitch, you gotta go. Bitch, I quit the stain. Get him in his brain. I don't rain. I'm the one in the tank. You need a fully loaded. And you know I let it creep on the game. Everybody know that we be with the shit. Hey, make you all day. Let the love spray. Where your mouth stay. Hit you with the beats. Make your mouth stay. Hey. Hey, shut up. Shut up. As soon as I'm hot, are you done? The fucking boss. So slow. You want that track? You better go fire. Yeah. You heard? Listen, that video dropping next month. Me and China Mac. Right now, my Tekashi video is out. Go click the link in my bio. Featuring Okina Bino. You know the vibes. Bang.
Are we on the ear? Yeah, we back.
On the ear?
So, y'all just heard some fire. Yeah. I see a couple people asking where to find that heat. Let them know where to find that.
Yo, on iTunes. It's on all platforms, correct? It's on all platforms.
Streaming platforms.
Tekashi, Miss Hustle first, featuring OT9 Bino. Feel me? Quarter Stain is not released yet. So yeah, wait on that. The video is out too, so YouTube that, and you know, it's like.
Yeah, I heard. So someone asked, who in battle rap has the best music?
Me, duh.
Stupid.
Like, the fuck?
What I like most about those two tracks is the fact that it's still a bop. Like, people don't understand you can still have bars, you can still be lyrical and make music, like, and make something that you could hear in the club, because that's a big thing. Everybody wants a club record, and that's a club record. I could see strippers twerking it out, all of that good stuff, but you really still have bars.
So let me ask you a question too. You know, coming from battle rap or whatever, do you feel like you have a hesitation as far as getting into like the commercial mainstream type of music?
Nah, it's so crazy because I say that I be like, damn, they was so like acceptant with me, like they didn't say, oh, the battle rapper. They you know, I did Funk Flex.
Yeah.
I made his playlist the whole summer, every week for the whole summer, and I'm up there with French Montana and all of these people. So it was kind of easy for me to do the transformation. It's like people always knew that I could do records because I always incorporated that with my battles and, you know, like promoting music.
So you never had them where they were trying to like switch your style up, change your music, get you into like that pop sound and all that
Definitely. They wanted me to change my name. Change my hair color, change change how I made records, and I'm just like, bro, listen. Yeah. This is me.
So how do you feel as a woman in the industry, in the battle rap or whatever? Do you feel like the respect is there, or you like had to make people come to you?
I had to make people respect me, bro. Like, that's serious, because it was like, yo, do she write her shit? Like, I had to prove it. Without me even knowing I'm proving it. Like, I'm in the studio with dudes and I'm coming up with shit right on spot. And they like, oh, you really? Yeah, I really. Like, right. You feel me? So, yeah, I had to make people respect me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at first it was just like, nah, she's too nice. The niggas writing for her. Yeah. And I write for niggas.
Right. I was about to ask you that.
Yeah, I have, like, wrote things for, you know, battle rap dudes and, you know, artists too. So I'll just be like...
Bye.
The ghost spider can't have a ghost spider.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So like, let me in your head a little bit as far as like how you put these words together, like how you get these metaphors going. Like, how does your mind work when you start putting all these things together?
Yo, I be asking myself the same thing. Yo, I don't know. I just go into this zone. Like, honestly, I'll think about anything like in a room. Let's say like if it's a picture frame, I'll basically say words and say things that's related to the picture frame. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know, the glass on the outside, the picture's inside. So it's just mad different things that you could make a bar about. You get what I'm saying? It's just like little shit that people don't even pay attention to. I be like, all right, the water. You can make crazy bar about water. It's clear. Like, it's clear. Like, what else is clear? Oh, get it clear. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just mad. It's mad things. Like, so I don't know how I like do it, but I do it.
Because I always be sitting here like, is it like some crazy English class they went to and like do they read a lot?
And
like, how do your mind work?
For real, I read
I was gonna say, Nikki was saying how she Googles certain things, like she watches sports,
if
and she watches this and whatever.
Let's say like if I know like a name, because I don't watch basketball, guys. I'm sorry. But if I know like a basketball player's name and I have a bar and I be like, damn, okay, what is he related with? What scandal? What is he known for? Let me see. Google the shit, and then it'll be right there. And I'm like, oh, boom, there it is, my bar right there. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, with the Gaddis bar, I Googled how to break a gun down, and all of those steps was right there, and I just made them rhyme. You get what I'm saying? So like, I do read the encyclopedia, and it's a rhyme zone thing on Google. Like, I'll type in, like, let's say, like, I want to know what rhymes with good. I'll go to rhyme zone, like, what rhymes with good? And it'll be things that I probably wouldn't have even thought about. I'm like, oh, shit,
like, it's like mathematics.
Yeah,
that's dope.
exactly. Yeah. So who in the industry that you would want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Cash Doll.
See, I felt like you. Yes, that's why I said that earlier. I could definitely see you doing a record with Cash Doll. I think that'd be fire.
I like that.
You see how Rico Nasty and Doja Cat made Tia Tamara?
No,
I could
see
see
that.
it. Oh, all right. So
Doja
tune
Cat,
into that.
Right.
I think y'all could do a record like that. Not record exactly like that, but on some playing off of the fact that. Not that y'all styles are similar, but it's kind of like a mirror. Like I feel like you're the battle rap version of her.
Yeah, I agree.
Why do people
in a
say
sense,
that? A lot of people
I
say
did agree that.
I think that could really be a fire ass
I was like, nah, that'll be a lit
collaboration. Yeah,
so I'm gonna make it happen.
So in terms of women in the industry too, how do you feel, or what do you feel like is missing right now? Because I feel like we are taking steps towards making everything equal or whatever case may be.
Supporting each other is missing, period.
Okay.
Like, honestly, because like society and a lot of the males, you feel me? They make us believe it could only be one.
Yeah.
So that's why when this person is popping and this person is popping, they put them against each other, and I don't think that's cool. Like, just like Queen Latifah said, it was her and a whole bunch of other, females around at that time. It's like the support is missing. You feel me? Like, you don't have women that are like, yo, let's do a record. It's like, oh, this bitch, what is
right.
Like,
I don't need her.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
even it's in everyday life too. A girl, I can't say I don't do it. I do it. A bitch walking out, I be like, who is this?
Right.
It's just, like how we were trained, honestly. Like,
do you think it's because of the comparisons, how you were saying when you went to whoever, whatever, they was telling you change your hair, change your that, Do you feel like they're trying to create something and
like it's only one standard, and
like they're trying to make you look like somebody, and then that creates some type of riff?
I don't think that it's more so they want you to look like somebody. They already have a set way you're supposed to look. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's not a lot of brown girls that are late. Like, you get what I'm saying? They have the idea of what bad is or what beauty is. It's like you're light skinned and you got the long hair. So that plays a part in it too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like they already know what they want you to look like.
Has that come up with you? Like, has that come up as like a barrier somewhat? Would they be like, oh, you too brown or whatever the case is?
I mean,
like,
they never say
it outright,
but I know it's certain things. Like, all right, it's certain things that I was supposed to do, and then I see this girl replace me to do it, and I'm like, oh. Okay.
You got light skin on Viv.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, but like, how do we get past that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we start to really kick that door down? I feel like we're kind of getting there slowly but surely, but not to the point of.
You know what it is? I feel like we need to show them, but we don't need them.
Facts.
That's really what it comes down to. Once we show them we don't need them, then they're gonna come to us like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Okay, but I have this offer and and we still gotta shut them down. Honestly, at the end of the day, we still have to shut them down. Like, period. Yeah.
Right.
But so in terms of like the drama with a lot of rappers going on right now, like how do you or how would you stay out of that?
Mind my motherfucking business.
Because I think a lot of it is the comments on Instagram or YouTube or whatever.
Honestly, not even to say it like that, but females think twice before like throwing shots at me and with records, and they don't, because they know like, all right, cool, this bitch could end my career. She's not gonna play with me, like, you feel what I'm saying? So they try to do songs with me. They probably talk about me behind my back. But it's like, yo, sis, let's do a record. You know what I mean? It's like that.
How often though? Because like, that's the one thing I always know. So like, rap battles get really grungy and they get real like almost personal. Like,
in
how
your
often?
face.
Yeah, how often do you feel like those things always get kind of taken out of hand, or like, I don't know, like what happens after that? Like, what do y'all shake hands and be like?
Has somebody ever seen you
like,
or tried to square up on something?
I mean, I've been there, but now I have to sign a contract. So where me or my entourage can't touch this person, or I can't get my money.
Okay.
So
do they do that now then, like with rap battles, like once you rap? Because I feel like, damn son, like that shit was mad personal. Like I will.
Yeah, but like in a lot of the girls' contracts, I'll make sure, I'll be like, yo, look, put in her contract that she can't talk about my daughter, because I don't know how I'm gonna react. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes hella sense then.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
So what was the craziest thing somebody said to you?
Yo, let me think. Because people said some crazy shit to me.
Yeah. That made you be like,
Okay, it was QB. And this is why I told, after that battle, I was like, yo, you got to put in these hoes contracts that they can't talk about my daughter. She was like, you said if I talk about your daughter, you going to punch me in my face. And then I'm like, she was like, I hold that little bitch upside down like I'm looking for change. And I was like, oh. And I was like, all right. Yeah. It was kind of crazy.
I don't know. Because who was I watching? What's this dude name that usually goes, who does battles with Conceited? He's big.
Charlie Clips.
Yes, Clips. So I know they came for his pops. They call him his snitch. They called him this and that. Da. You know what I'm saying? So have you ever gotten to the point where it's like, all right, nah, I'm really gonna see her or whatever? Like before the contracts, before it's nothing.
Yeah.
Did you get into situations? Yeah.
I mean, yo, people, all right, the league owners and everybody, they know, like, if I say something on Twitter or something, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna punch you in the face when I pull up. They're already waiting at the door.
Right.
They're already like, yo, when Hustle come in, let me know. Like, so
is it always like that? Like before, like say like a boxing fight, where like people start talking shit before they get to the ring. Is it always like that?
Bad, yo. Like,
so walk us through a battle then. Right. Walk us through a battle from like
when you know somebody,
right? Like how do you?
Let's say like I battle
from the pick. Like how do you choose who you pick and when?
They'll call me. They have called me with a lot of shit that I never took. Like I'll be like, no, hell no, she's trash. I'm not gonna do
okay, not waste your time.
Right. Now, if it's somebody worth my while, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do it. Like, when you gonna have my deposit, nigga? Like,
right.
Contracts. As soon as the contracts are signed, it all depends on who you are and what type of person you are. Like, let's say, me, if I feel like I really don't like you, I'm gonna troll the shit out of you. I'm going up under
to the battle.
Yes, I'm going up under your picture. Oh, you look mad ugly. Take this down. Like all type of shit. I'm posting pictures of your moms. If your mother
shit.
look crazy, I'm posting pictures.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So it's really also like before the ring.
Right. Do you ever size each other up before the?
Yeah, we do face offs. Like, we do face offs and shit.
Well, like a pre-battle then?
Yeah, like how boxers are like they have the conference,
weigh-in.
and they be popping shit and
Okay.
Yeah.
So promoters get involved. They put their money up. Okay, that's dope. Have
you ever ended up having a situation with people that are outside the ring? Because you know people be yelling shit while they outside, like not the rap battles, but like
oh yeah, like
just sidelines,
like
in the audience.
QBs. I think it was her mother. I'm not sure if it was her mother or her friends or whatever, and they was like Connecticut or CC. I was like, bitch, suck my dick, bitch, and.
Spicy. Okay, so let's go back. So let's talk about your upbringing. Like, what makes you? Because I feel like
were you born in Guyana?
No. My dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like you have like this tough exterior or whatever that a lot of alpha women or whatever they have. So what was something like in your time of growing up or whatever, like between a kid and between now, that happened or whatever to make you so
I was
tough?
bullied, guys.
Okay.
I was bullied, and I grew up in a household of 9 girls, no brothers. So I couldn't say, nigga, I'm going to get my brother. I had to fight
for
you.
yourself.
Like
Got
I had
you.
to.
So a lot of
stand up for
dudes used to
myself.
pick on you.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, and then when I got to
But why in particular though?
I mean, I was skinny. I wasn't like how the other girls was. You know, they had their breasts and they, it was
developing
like,
OD.
You bony. You look like a roach. Like, shit like
no.
that. Yeah, they said. And
Yeah.
I used to cry, go home and cry. And there was this one girl. This is when I became the bully. I beat up the bully. The girl.
They got the biggest bitch.
Bitch.
The biggest
Ashley.
bitch.
I think that's a lot of us.
Yep.
Her name was Ashley, and she used to bother me every single day. And I'm like, you know what? Okay. I told my sister. I used to always call my sister. I'm crying. Yo, I want you to come pick me up. She said she gonna pick me up at 3:00. My sister like, yeah, right, I'm gonna come pick you up. So I'm thinking that she's gonna come pick me up. Boom.
Yeah.
She comes, and she's like, where's she at? I'm like, oh, don't worry about that. We going home. Like, what are you talking about?
Why are you still
Like,
here? You in the present. I'm trying to
what
be in the
are you-
future at the
Right,
crib.
like,
At the
what are you
crib.
talking about?
Like,
She like, oh no, you're gonna fight her. I'm like, I ain't fighting her. You're crazy. Like, you don't see that fucking girl. I'm
I'm
not fighting her.
weak. She
Yes.
turned into a whole announcer.
right.
And now,
Yes,
coming
like-
to the stage.
And then Ashley came out and she had her coat off. I was like,
Oh, so she was ready to go.
oh. My sister like, yeah, we gonna walk to the corner. I'm like, oh God, this is crazy. She like, take your coat off. I'm like, no, it's cold. Like, I ain't even want to take my coat off, but
All right.
I fucked up bad. Like,
But real
Amen.
quick, we gonna go to
Sorry,
commercial
Ashley,
break.
but still.
I said keep your chin up, Ash.
word. Like,
We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna come back with more of this hustle, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that song. Yo, when I heard it, I was like, yo, he don't sound nice. He sound like I don't like this. And then I'm in the shower like, what's that?
Right.
I'm like, whoa, wait, huh?
Shout out to Blueface,
Right.
Tatiana, all the challenges going up. What you think about the challenges? What did you think about Nikki's?
How about those Yankees?
Alright, so here's the situation now. And y'all could nod your head, y'all could agree or whatever. So here's how it was presented in my eyes. People said that Cardi, who else? YG, and somebody else was supposed to be on a remix. Then here comes Nicki Minaj with her remix.
No. To my recollection, if I'm saying that right, she came out with the remix first.
Nicki.
I've heard her come out with the remix first.
It was first.
She came out with it first, but it was announced that Cardi was gonna do it.
But I didn't know that
she was
listen,
on it.
Maybe the industry knew.
Yeah, but
we knew of Nicki doing it first. So
for
it looked
sure.
like Shorty went and did it after Nicki.
yeah, like they just put
And
her
that's
on
the
track.
crazy thing.
Yeah.
So, because what it is they came out with the whole video and everything.
Yeah,
like
because I
they
was gonna
shot
say
the
I
video.
could.
Cardi
yeah,
did.
they did.
Yeah,
They
so
did
it was
though.
like,
They did.
Blueface went on a Breakfast Club and said it, but it was already in the works.
Yeah.
And then they came out with everything. So it's just like,
But my thing is
every
this.
step of the way, it's like,
Nah, but my thing is this. All right, let me be devil's advocate for a
okay,
minute.
be devil's advocate.
Any hot new song come out, I'ma remix that shit. It's a freestyle. It's just a
Facts.
freestyle. Like, I'm not doing an official remix. I'm not. She could have went to Blueface and said, "Yo, let me get on the remix." You think he would have turned her down?
That's a fact.
The label got mad though, or one of his managers got mad and was just like, "That's not da da da. This is the official remix and blah blah blah."
Because see,
But-
it's the female thing again. They probably feel like, well, they didn't want
But she
Nicki
just
to catch
did it
the,
for a freestyle.
Yeah.
And it says
You think so?
It says
You think it was-
Barbiana
you think it was
freestyle.
innocent?
It was very innocent. And I don't. Not that I don't like her. I don't care for neither one. Mm-hmm. So I'm not defending one over the other. You feel what I'm saying? But I think it was very harmless. Like it's like, and then because think about it, she was doing mad different freestyles. She didn't only drop the Barbiana.
That's a fact.
Shit. Like,
She did. She dropped
mad
like
other
3
stuff.
that
I think
week.
she's supposed to be dropping a mixtape. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what we need from Nicki right now too. I think
I
we need
want that old Nicki. Like,
Yes, that's why I was saying like.
hello.
I still think it was a dig, but all right.
Nah.
I think that was very purposeful. And
But Shorty
where's
be
this?
doing
Where's
purpose-
where's this freestyle
yeah,
Nicki coming from?
I mean,
I
Where's
think people
mixtape
been
Nicki coming
asking
from?
for
People been
her,
asking for
though.
her to
We
go back.
have.
But is it too late?
Nah.
Because we've been asking.
Let me tell you.
Okay, Slim is on Nicki's
I
side
know, but
today.
It's never too late.
be
Soldier Boy
flipping
made
and
a
flopping.
comeback. Like, are you serious?
Did he make a comeback though, or was he always here and now we just hear him?
Nah.
He made a comeback.
You think he made
Because
a comeback?
it was over.
Yeah.
After you cranked that Soldier Boy and then Cat Stacks did that coke shit, it was over. It was like, oh yeah, you
But he did a couple songs though. He had a song with Nicki after that.
and we didn't care.
It was.
Really?
We wasn't on him like we used to.
This
be.
is what
I
I'm
would say
saying.
that.
What I mean by comeback, like you could put out a million things You're
As a
there,
producer, yeah.
You're there, but we don't care.
Yeah.
like your comeback is when people are noticing
Paying attention to you.
again.
Yeah.
Like,
But is he gonna drop any heat though? That's what I'm waiting
Well,
for. Because
he-
it's
he
like
got
he
a
got the
song-
clout now, but I'm waiting for the heat. You know what
He
I'm
got a
saying?
song with Fresher. I think shout out to Leah Robinson. I think they all working on something right now. I see the
Okay.
behind the scenes or whatever. So he got some stuff coming up. But that's funny that y'all say that.
Now I had a question too. Now, do you guys feel like there'll ever be a time in hip hop where we're not gonna do like the nicknames and the the
What do you mean
code names?
nicknames?
So like you always got a little this and even to like Miss Hustle. Like, is there ever gonna be a time in hip hop we're gonna just use first and last names?
Ew.
Do you think so? Like, or is this just a culture?
what, like real names? Though?
Yeah, like
Ew.
like with R&B singers, it's not like they
It's
really
like-
have names.
you
They
know,
go by
it's
their
so
new
crazy.
names.
Yes, they do.
Nah,
Sam
like,
Cooke
not
got a
too
whole story why his name is
Yeah.
Sam Cooke. Because he didn't want to come out, you know what I'm saying, doing the secular music or whatever. So he came out of Sam Cooke.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Miss Hustle and Ebony are two different people, and I had to know that. Like when people was telling me that, I was like, "You're bugging." Like, no, but they are.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
So break down
It's a
Ebony
ultra-
and then break down Miss Hustle.
okay. Miss Hustle is like the cocky, mean ass. Like, what? I don't care about nothing you're talking about. And Ebony is more like, oh yeah, that's nice. Like, let me see, let me hear it.
Understanding.
I care. Like, yeah, Miss Hustle.
So that's your ultimate-
Do you
Yeah,
feel like
ego.
Miss Hustle was the person that you needed as a kid?
Yeah. Maybe I created her as a kid, right?
Right. Like that
for
was
real.
your...
Telling you.
Yeah,
It
because
was like that.
your alter ego starts to come out as you go.
So what about you,
things.
Slim?
I mean, Slim came around. Slim was actually supposed to be the nice version. Because I was very mean. Not that I was mean, but after going through the bullying at one point, I just was super, super on 10 all the time. I had a lot of anger problems. And as I got to college, I was like, I want to be nice now. Like, I want to not be known as the girl that's always fighting. So I went with Slim, and I was like, this is going to be the nicer version of me. But then I had to go back to Nutty lately.
They bringing a
You know what I'm
dragon out.
saying? Bring the, because shit just can't always be nice. But Slim might be my mean side. I mean my nice side, and the Letty is who I am. Is just like I'm not with a lot of shit, just no bullshit. But I try to be. I'm Slim right now. You so far?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
Joan Andre is my slave name. All right. That's my slave name. I had to break free. You know what I'm saying? I go by Silva X.
I'm crying. Yo.
That's why they call me Silva, babe. Nah, Silva's the name of warriors, gladiators, leaders, fighters, and I feel like that really embodies me. But Joan means God is gracious, and I do feel like I'm an angel. I'm sent here, you know what I'm saying, for everybody's benefit. You know what I'm saying? I'll sprinkle a little angel dust on everybody, you know what I'm saying? So we can all be better people, positive, whatever. So I think I embody both, not for nothing, but that's my slave name, okay? That's an old white lady name. If you look it up, you will never find me because it's going to be a whole bunch of old white ladies named Joan.
We have our little segment where we call lethal injections. Pretty much this is our, like, when we ask questions or whatever about what's going on a little bit. So recently there was a topic with Fat Boy SSE. See? I don't know.
Yeah, SSE.
His ex-girlfriend turned up on him because she felt like she was with him for the past 6 years. He done moved on, you know, forgot about her, nigga got rich. And how do we feel, especially as women, how do you feel? Because I got in a conversation with one of my homeboys, and they was like, you know what? Why niggas why that you don't move on? And ding, ding, ding. Okay. Here's my thing. When a woman sits there and invests her time, because it's a difference. Like, you could buy that raggedy ass couch back. Okay. Hello. But when a woman is in and investing all her time into your raggedy ass, and you was sleeping on her funky couch, you wasn't cooking all that shit. Now you done got a little coin, and you don't know nobody.
Now you a rapper slash comedian slash, you know what I'm saying, backup dancer slash ninja. Like, now so you don't know nobody.
He said she was cheating though.
Ooh, I ain't get that part. I ain't get that part. Or
see, you was on the Shade Room. She was on Bull Alert.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so
in general, though.
But that's the thing though. Like, it is both sides of it. Cause what's this girl name that was on Love and Hip Hop? She was dating somebody for a very long time, and she got successful and whatever. But she kept cheating. And he was being loyal, and he tried to be with her, whatever, and it didn't work out because she could not stop cheating. So it's like, I feel like if you don't have a partner who compliments you and kind of has their own footing in what they're doing, they're constantly going to be looking at what you have and what you're doing and kind of get envious. And sometimes they might psych themselves out and cheat on you first because they feel like you're going to cheat on them and leave them eventually.
Doing better than them.
Or they feel like, well, you got all these things going on around you. Somebody's always with you. Something's always happening. So why do you care if I cheated on somebody? I wanted attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you deal with certain people, especially people in the industry, no matter what industry it is, you really have to have your footing. You have to have that self-love is real. You have to be able to love yourself so that you can love somebody else enough to give them that space to be them and make them their mistakes, and also be strong enough to walk away from them when they do make that mistakes. Because sometimes you cheat and somebody had to teach you. Once you forgive something, that just creates a pattern and shows them like, yo, all right, well, if you're gonna be okay with that, next time I feel away, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, like, you being in the industry, do you feel like it's gonna be easier for you to date someone in the industry or someone? No.
Stay away from me.
Right.
Please, I'm focused because, like I said, once again, I'm a Scorpio. So when I'm in a relationship, it's 100% that, and I get distracted from what I really need to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll have a show and I'll be like, no, but I just want to be with babe.
Yeah,
right.
You know,
oh my God.
So, leave me alone.
But leave me like it'll be easier to date someone in the industry, being that they kind of might understand the way that you would flow? Or do you feel like, you know, the industry shit is mixy and it's extra, so you rather date someone quiet?
The industry tears people apart. So I'd rather be with somebody that doesn't do what I do.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? That is not around none of that shit. Like, maybe a doctor, maybe a whatever. You feel me? I don't want nobody in the limelight like me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's just like, I want somebody low key that don't know. You feel me?
Have you been in a relationship recently? How did that?
How about those Yankees? Look. How about those Yankees?
So hypothetically,
Right.
in the last 5 years, if you was in a situation, what could have been done to salvage that or to keep you in it?
No, this is Pandora's fucking. Come on.
Hypothetically, allegedly, in our imagination,
Mystically.
Yo. Come on, son.
do people
What
want
you
to know?
think, you know?
Yo. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Me, like I love OD hard, and I'm probably very clingy at times. So, that, and then me thinking that people would change and accepting certain things, and me feeling like, yo, if they see I'm accepting this, they're probably gonna change, but not knowing, I'm teaching them how to treat me, and then once I'm fed up, it's like, bitch, I don't care that you fed up.
Right.
You accepted this. This is what it is. You get what I'm
It's
saying?
like, where is this coming from?
Exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
true. We
exactly.
gotta stop letting certain things rock when you know it bothers you, ladies, gentlemen. Even if you know it bothers you, cut that from there. Like, have a conversation to where if the person is even open to letting that go, because if they're not even open to letting that part of themselves or whatever toxic energy that they're giving go, then they're not ready to be with you or anybody at that point in time. They're not.
Now, question, right? Do you guys feel like, and I know the dude's about to be like, oh, amen, relax. But do you feel like as women sometimes we ask for too much? Because I remember seeing a post. I remember seeing a post, right? And this girl posted
Tom,
it.
that like what?
No. All right. So the post went, if he's not bringing you random flowers and he's not doing this and third, then he doesn't care. I felt like it was a little extra because I would say, like, men are dumb. No shade. So you have to tell them what
No
you
shade, no shade.
no
Right.
shade. But you literally have to sometimes tell niggas and walk them through what the fuck
What
it is
you want.
You want. Not every
Right.
bitch wants flowers.
Right.
So if you saying that you the type of bitch like he's supposed to have called me on Monday, Tuesday, and he's supposed to have sent me flowers on Wednesdays, and then now you feel like it's not a relationship or something worth pursuing, I feel like that's doing too much. So like I would say to women, like, make it clear what you want. One, know what you want, because a lot of women don't know what they want, and then either they get it, don't know what to do with it, or they don't get it and they're like, well, I thought I liked this, that, and the third, or whatever the case is. So like, one, know what you want. Second, yes, talk that man through what you need, because they're not that bright, bro. They're not gonna pick up on your body language and shit like
they
that.
want us to do that though.
They do.
Right.
They do. Communication is so key.
But here's the thing too, though. You got to understand, as you're growing, you're learning more of yourself. We don't 1,000% know ourselves, and we never will, because we're ever changing, ever evolving. So keeping people a part of your process. If you really care about somebody and you're willing to invest your time and your energy, your money, or whatever, the whole thing is an investment. And that's why we get so emotionally attached and physically attached and everything attached or whatever. Because not only is it investment, but if you're intimate with somebody, it doesn't even have to be sex, but more so when you have sex with that person, you are now giving them your energy, and you're intertwining your spiritual beings with that person or whatever. You're giving them a little piece of you, so you have to involve them in your process. Like, we can't disappear when we feel away all the time, and that's something I had to learn, because I'm quick to be like,
that was me.
Peace out.
Oh, you say you gonna quote me on Monday? You didn't quote me on Monday? Alright.
Not even like, you're raising your voice. Okay, I'm gonna raise the fuck up and get out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But learning that, your trauma is a part of your story, and it's a part of why you react or why you move a certain way. So that's a part of your process. Letting them know, like, if y'all get to a point, of course, because you don't want on the first date be like, you know what I'm saying, I was molested as a kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, in your time and in the space, in the whatever mental space that you're in, allow them to have that part of you as well. We're so quick to give our box up and our dicks up and our mouths up, but can you give your heart up? Like, can you let somebody in even a little bit so they can get to know you personally?
Because in certain situations, it's like you open up to a person, right? And then they use that against you.
That's a fact. That's a
why
fact.
certain people hold that shit. It's like, oh yeah, I got raped as a kid. So when you mad, bitch, that's why you got raped, bitch.
Yeah,
and you be like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Like,
that's a fact.
No,
but that's just something that you got to go through to know that person is not for you. And then what makes it worse, it's not even that. It's the fact that you continue to deal with that person after the fact. And it's just like that person already hurt you.
Yeah.
That person already showed you that they don't give a fuck about you, their intentions, and whatever future that y'all have together, it's going to be toxic because of the seeds that they planted from now.
Yeah, no, that's
they don't have your best intentions. Can you see yourself having kids with this person? No.
Right. Now, like, you know, we always talk about it as far as like communication being key, you know, knowing yourself first before you even enter anything too much with somebody else. And then like it's a toss up because sometimes it's like, you know, give that person a chance to show you who they are. And sometimes it pays to be patient with them, and if they're willing to change,
and
you
if
know
it's worth it,
if it's worth it. But they also have to be willing, and that's another thing with women. Like, you know, we also have to kind of see and understand if that person is actually willing and putting in the work to change. If they're not, then let that ass go. If they are, then, you know, it's a fucking process, you know what I'm saying, to allow that person to not only for the first time see their own flaws, but like really holding that mirror to them, letting them see their flaws, and then like them having to process it themselves and getting through it as well. You know what I'm saying?
And don't be fooled though, because there's a lot of ladies and gentlemen that do certain things just for you, and that's not what they need to be doing it for. They need to do it for themselves, period. Because when they do it for themselves, then it doesn't matter who they're with. They're going to.
So honestly, I'm gonna tell you that's me, right? I forget about me when I'm with people, and I'm like, yo, no, like, did you eat?
Right.
Forgetting that I didn't eat.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Oh, do you got sneakers?
That is a true
and
Scorpio
me not
trait.
knowing,
no, seriously.
Me forgetting that, wait a minute, I didn't have these sneakers for months. I don't got no fucking sneakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you got money? And this is my last. I'm giving
right.
it to you.
Right.
That's my problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always love people more than me.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I don't know why. But I be like, no, I love myself. You crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I need to love you. Go ahead.
You're not in love with yourself.
Right. Yeah, you gotta be in love with yourself.
Yes.
That was my situation recently, and I'm just like, damn. When I stepped away from the situation and we both parted, I was like, wow, son.
What do I have left?
Exactly. Like, I'm here, broken heart, no money, looking crazy. I done did everything for you. You want a gram link? I'm like,
Right.
And then, you know, people always, they come into a situation nice and leave ungrateful as fuck.
Oh my God, yes.
That representative right there, you gotta be beware of the representative. You know
right.
Because
everybody read Gone Girl or watch Gone Girl. I'm telling you, like, that is real. Like, I'm not even gonna explain it. Just listen to what the context of what we was talking about and watch or read Gone Girl. That shit is lit.
Or even Michelle Obama's book, actually, it was really good.
Yes,
she talked about her kind of finding herself and being motivated, though, by
And
Obama.
what does, I always wanted to ask that, like, what does that mean, finding yourself? Like, because people have this thing, like, oh, yeah, I meditate. Like, how the hell do you find yourself meditating?
So Silva and I literally just went through this transition. I know for myself, like, I had a moment where I was like, say like last year, pretty much I just moved back from PA. I had super depression. I was going through it. You could call me lost. I was very vulnerable. I was allowing things to happen to me that I would have never allowed. I was just going through the process and emotions. And Silva and I had a lot of discussions. And me and a couple of friends. Yeah, even me and a couple of friends. We had to really reevaluate what it was that I wanted. And, you know, even she spoke to me about the fact that sometimes you have to get to a point where you're so broken, there's nothing else left, that now you know it's only you that could fix you. So within even the last weeks alone, I can honestly say that, like, not only have I learned to own everything that I am, flaws and all, but to really walk in that truth. So even if it bothers somebody else, because, like, we were talking about I put up a status pretty much like, I would down my own looks, my own intelligence, because I would get in a room, because you know how females are. I would get in a room with other females and things like that. And it would turn into something because, oh, she's trying to be cute. Oh, she's trying to da-da-da. And I'm like...
Now you feel yourself dumbing yourself down.
Now you feel yourself dumbing yourself down when... who I am is what's going to make me and take me to the next level. So I had to like really reevaluate what it was that I wanted out of life. Like, do I want to still play somebody's puppet, or do I want to actually get to where I want to be? So as I started to like just think about it, I got to a point of just really owning it. So like, I've been rubbing people the wrong way, but I've been rubbing people the right way. But it's like
not everybody's for you.
Not everybody's for you, and I had to like. That's how I've started to weed people out. That's for me in my life. That's how I started to like check the people that are with me that are like, I'm gonna introduce you to the new me. If you can rock with me, you can rock with me. If you can't, you can't.
Right.
And you know, as far as meditating, it's just a matter of kind of like sitting by yourself in your own thoughts. So for some, at one point, it drove me crazy. My own thoughts.
Right. Like it's like, do I want to think about this?
But you have to. You can't be scared of yourself. Yeah. That's really what it comes down to.
That's really it. It is like you are really
scared to face yourself.
And the goal of it is to face yourself, acknowledge the good, bad, and the ugly, and really embrace all of that somehow.
And know that there's a other side to that. Like once you master that, you'll be in control of it.
Exactly.
That way you can
no
make
one else
it
can
work
use
for
it
you.
against you.
No one. As Charlamagne said it best, when you put your stuff out there, nobody can turn around and use it against you, because you already put that truth out there.
Exactly.
So you have to be okay with the truth though first.
That's like battle rap. Let me tell you.
You have to.
What I do for real, all jokes aside, like if it's something that somebody could possibly know, I'll start the battle off like, so you gonna say such and such and such and such and such. Now I already took the power away from you. It's like I already told. Like, so what do you think? It's not gonna hit as hard as if I was hiding it.
Right,
like,
exactly.
So.
And to piggyback off of what Slim was saying, like when you meditate, you're just giving yourself the space and the time and the opportunity to just let everything else go. Nothing else matters. Like you can be anywhere and meditate, honestly. Like sometimes when you find yourself in deep thought, that's you meditating on that specific, situation or whatever. So just to meditate and to focus on who you are and like just your being, you just get rid of any distractions, turn your phone off.
Like I was told to stay in the bathroom, turn off the light.
Yeah, turn the lights off, turn everything off, because you want to just
let your mind
see your inner self. Everything is going to come to the surface. And the best way to do that is to detox too. I was talking to my homeboy yesterday actually, and he was saying that there's if you detox, like no drinking, but you don't do that with it. So a different type of detox where you get rid of maybe like carbs or whatever the case may be, and you only do a liquid diet where you only drink water and teas and like you whatever.
Even social media.
Yeah, social media cleanse, because that separates you from things that you have attached yourself to.
Yeah.
And kind of became codependent on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's showing you that you don't need material things. You don't need this. You don't need that. Like at the end of the day, all they had was water and bread. You know what I'm saying? So there's just certain things that you feel like you need that you have to remind yourself that you don't. Like you are powerful, you are spiritual, you can move mountains, you're magical, you're everything that you want to be, period.
Right.
Exactly.
And you can make it happen if you really put your whole force behind it. That's really what meditation does, honestly.
Yep. So we dropped those gems real quick.
We try to do that.
We a little bit of everything, but Miss Hustle, I want you to let them know where to find your music. Let them know what you got coming out. Let them know about your rap battle that's coming up. Everything.
Oh, I thought I'd let them know. Look, March 9th. If you do want to come, the tickets.
Now y'all coming.
Right.
The tickets are in the bio of Queen of the Ring. It's QOTRING_. Follow me, Miss Hustle 8FS on Instagram. I don't got Twitter. Feel me? My Facebook is for my family, but follow me on Instagram. You feel me? And Takashi is on all platforms. The video is out now. You feel me? But March 9th is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you for coming and opening up to us a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Giving us everything. Guys, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram, lethal_Lipz with a Z _podcast. Again, sending those emails, y'all. We booked to damn near like April right now.
Yeah.
It's late. I'm excited to have, more artists on the show and everything like that. Follow me at urban_classic with a Q, not to be questioned, you heard.
Amen. And it's your girl Silva. Follow me, King Silva. That's KINGSLVY, because I'm that bitch. You already know.
Right. And next week I think we're gonna announce the winner for our giveaway, whatever the hell was happening. So stay tuned.
And don't forget April 6th. April 6th is the big fashion show in Jamaica. Multiplex Performing Arts Center. It's April 6th. Make sure you get your tickets. Go to Taz_Paul's page for those tickets, okay?
Hey, it's lit. Later.
Let a nigga try me, yeah, I got my shooters in the lobby. Nigga, why you boo wacky? Let a nigga try me. My gang do a nigga sloppy. We ain't lead the trade like Takashi. Let a nigga try me. Wrong move, catch a homie. You won't make it home to your mommy. Let a nigga try me. I'm Takashi, but I fire my shotty. Let a nigga try me. Let a bitch try me.